Welcome back, everyone, to our show Rags.
Just rags.
Just rags.
Just rags.
It's like if you've been keeping up with the market at all, it's been a pretty I'd say it's been a red week.
It's been a red 2 weeks.
Yeah, again,
Yeah,
that's
again.
what I was gonna say, right?
Yeah.
It's been a red week again, right? I guess.
Today is March 6th, 2021.
How long do you think this dip is gonna last? Do you think?
I mean, in my research, and by research I mean
Google it.
No, Reddit.
Oh.
As long as the S&P stays behind above like 380, I believe. I think we're due for a recovery next week. But last Saturday, so last Saturday the sentiment was like, we're hoping this is the bottom, but we could go down next week.
Yeah.
This most current Friday, the sentiment was more like, okay, I think we might be in the clear. We might be in the clear.
I don't know, but do you ever see like the bubble charts where it's like it's like complacency and then like return to normal and then the actual
The actual
crash.
dip.
Yeah, but I mean, in the case of Nokia though, like it's been pretty flat these past 2 weeks. Like the stock we're bag holding, which is I guess what we're going to be talking about today, just how to bag hold properly.
Yeah.
You should panic sell. This is financial advice.
No, not financial advice. But I mean, we've been in Nokia, right? And we've been bag holding since like, what is it, January? Yeah, we've been bag holding since January. It's been a little rough. We're waiting for
but
it.
the great thing about this is though it's gone down so much. Mm-hmm. It can't go down anymore.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
I'm shaking the table. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Okay. So here is the moment of truth. Looking onto our portfolio. We're at 391.
We are beyond emotion.
Yeah, we are. It's all numb now.
We've been through all the 5 stages of grief.
Yeah. Now we were just talking just briefly right before we press record on the camera, but I mean if you look at 391. I mean, from 1,000 it's a 60% loss, but from last week, it's only a $9 loss. Yeah. We've only lost $9 in this whole market crash. We lost $9, which I mean isn't bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. Now the bummer is
we have to make like 300% back.
Right.
Claw back to
Right. Now this just popped into my head. Right. What we're doing with this portfolio is that we put $1,000 in, right? And we're trying to make that $1,000 to $1 million, 1,000 to $1 million, right? That's the goal. Now our trades have not been. I mean, we've made some money. We've lost more money, right?
Yes.
Now.
Come to think of it, actually. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. But like, I have a point that I wanted to make, but like, make your
Okay.
Point. Okay.
Well, so we put $1,000 in, and trying to stay disciplined. We can neither put in money when we're in trouble, or take out money when we're making gains. Right?
Yeah.
This $1,000 is gonna go to $1 million, and then once it hits $1 million, then we will reevaluate. Like, what we want to do. Like, that's our goal, and then after that, whatever this turns into, we'll reevaluate then. We can't take out money, we can't put in money, so we can't. I mean, the only way we can buy any other stocks is if we sell Nokia. I just want to make that point. I'm gonna hand it over to you though. What was your point before I continue?
Was just thinking, because if you think about it, everything dipped. So no matter what we have done, we probably would have been around like let's say we were in EXPI, right? Mm-hmm. And we just stayed in EXPI.
Oh, dude, if we were in XPI, let's switch this over to.
No, but what I'm saying is EXPI, just like I checked it earlier today, it's like at a 50% drop. Mm-hmm, so hypothetically speaking. we would be at $500 as opposed to $400.
Right.
So we're not really doing that bad. Come to think about it, with all our losses.
Yeah, if we had stayed into if we had stayed in EXPI, right?
Well, hold on, but EXPI did have that 2-for-1 split.
Yeah. So exactly. But okay, so EXPI right now, if you go to the chart, is now at $44. So that 2-for-1 split, if you consider it, this would be at $88. So this is almost right at the price it was before it split.
Yeah.
Like just a little bit lower, I think.
No. When it split at like 160, right?
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
2-for-1. Remember, just multiply the price by 2.
Yeah. So this is around the price it was pre-split, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
because these past couple of weeks I'm always like, man, we should have stayed in EXPI. Man, we should have stayed in EXPI, mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm, and then now, it's just like nothing really would have changed.
Yeah. Okay. So we bought EXPI back over here. Not at 30. What am I looking at?
Probably. Yeah.
We bought it like around 60. Was it here?
No, but okay. Remember, 2-for-1 split. So.
So yeah, 30,
around
30. Yeah.
Or 20.
Yeah. See, I thought I recognized this portion of the graph. Yeah. So 2-for-1 split. We bought it pre-split. Right here, this portion. I recognize this portion of the graph. So at about $60, we bought it around this area. So if you look at the bottom...
Oh, okay, so just basically we would have broken even.
Yeah. Basically, we would have broken even.
Okay, damn, that makes me feel worse about myself now.
Yeah.
I should have stayed in EXPI.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we would have broken even in EXPI. But, man, can you imagine making these gains?
We'd be up to like $3,000 even. And then just all the way back down to break even, so...
Yeah. And so that was kind of my next... That was kind of my next point, right? So, the art of bag holding, the art of so what do you do when
like you missed the sell off here on like what, like right here, mm-hmm, you missed this sell off, right? Mm-hmm. And now it's here. What do you do, right?
Yeah, what do you do?
This is the art of bag holding.
Yeah. So one of the other YouTubers I watch, I really like what he has to say. Of course, we were joking before, but whenever you're watching somebody else, we are not financial advisors. We're pretty much two idiots trying to learn how the stock market moves, right? Trying to make $1,000 into $1 million. So take everything you hear with a grain of salt.
Don't do what we do.
Don't do what we do. Unless you're making money, then
do what we do.
Do what we do. But so I watched this YouTuber. His YouTube is Deadnsyde. Now last week we put a link to Chartology, right? Uh-huh. Still watch him. But Deadnsyde is another YouTuber I like to watch, and he posted something about what should you do in times of like this, right? And when I mentioned, we're not talking about what should you do when your stock dumps. We're talking about what you should do when the overall market is just falling, right? So going back to the graph, if you look at if you look at Envis, right? Envis, bingo, you'll start seeing a pattern. Oh well, that's Nokia. Yeah. And GME is flat, GME is up. I don't know how. So, but you'll start seeing the same pattern.
Can you also pull up the S&P?
Yeah. Okay. You'll start seeing the same pattern on everything. So the stock market is doing something, and it's magnetizing everything back down. So in this specific time, what should you do?
Well, what would you do?
Well, so Deadnsyde, going back to he posted a quote from Warren Buffett. Now I don't entirely know. I can't verify that is actually a Warren Buffett quote, because people would be putting people's faces with other people's,
Yeah.
they'll put like, never tell me the odds and put somebody
so like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, and be like, no, that's a Han Solo quote. Don't be. But the quote said something to the effect of, the stock market is a device used.
Oh, I've heard this quote.
To transfer money from the
impatient
to the patient. Yeah. So, so now, personally, my losses are way more than the losses from that we've sustained in Nagamera. My highest I was in my personal portfolio is 6,500, and now I'm all the way down to 3,500.
50% hit, man.
Yeah, it's almost a 50% hit. Now, last year when I first started, I'd be sweating. I'd be pulling my hair out. You know what I mean? But this year, I really like these two stocks that I have, and I'm just waiting to see the bottom. And this might be it. This very might have been the bottom. I'm waiting to see the bottom to buy more, basically.
Well, you've also heard the quote, right, that the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, right? So it's just like everyone expecting this to be the bottom, in like a weird reverse psychology sense, won't make it the bottom and it's going to crash more. Right?
Yeah.
Because everyone's expecting it, right? So then the market will do what...
Right. The opposite. Yeah, and so, I mean, I haven't bought any more. And that's because I just want to watch. It is so low that even if it does recover a little bit and goes up like a lot more, I can still afford to buy a little bit more.
I mean, but probably the safest thing to do is actually just to dollar cost average. I mean, you'll hit the highs and you'll hit the lows, but like at least with this, even if it does go lower, then you'll bring your average down, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if it does go higher, then you actually bought the dip.
Yeah. No. Envis right now is at 12.82. I believe I bought it at like $5. So, I'm still good.
You're comfy.
Yeah. The only losses I've sustained are losses to gains. I haven't actually lost any bit of my initial investment yet. So, I can still break even. But it is painful to watch. Now, that would be my suggestion. When the stock market is doing something like this, right? Not when a single stock is dumping. When the whole market is moving like this, don't panic, right? The best thing you can do is just switch this off. Go
for a walk or something.
Yeah. Close the app on your phone. Just leave it, right? And just watch the news for recovery. That's the best thing you could... Well, that's what I would suggest you do. The best thing you can do is, if you have the funds, to buy the dips, right?
Yeah. But that's really painful for the people that don't have the money to buy the dips.
Exactly.
Right? Like, You're just sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah. I mean, like, so this week, I wish I could have bought this stock under $12, Envis. I wish I could have bought it under $12 before this big jump back up, but I was waiting for my paycheck. But then I'm also not sweating because next week it could repeat and it could fall some more, and then I might have my,
Well, actually, going off that point, when you say if it falls some more, isn't that like when this line, this is the shortest average, right? And this line, this is the longest average. Isn't when this line crosses this line, isn't that called like a death cross in TA terms?
Yeah, no. So your yellow line is daily, red line is weekly, blue line is monthly.
Oh, so this was the death cross over here.
Death cross is all the way, yeah. But it's had a death cross. But this is the 30-minute. I wouldn't call these death crosses.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, if you look, like it crossed up there and it crossed back down.
Okay, well, pull out like the daily or the monthly.
Yeah. I would do daily. So it had its death cross way back, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this is even more of a death cross right here.
Yeah, well, so then
because the daily crossed the monthly.
So then you think it might dip to 10 then?
I think it might. I'm just watching right now. I'm watching. I'm saving my paychecks up, and just watching. I hope they get that that $1,400 check out soon. Stimmies. Also, yeah.
My stimmies.
Yeah. Side note though, Webull is made a savage move.
What they do?
So the bank stocks, Robinhood halting the trading, the buying of it. Now, Robinhood was not the only brokerage that halted trading. Robinhood, Webull, TD Ameritrade, they all did it. There's multiple of them. It's just that Robinhood's response to halting the buying, you can sell any of the bank stocks, but you couldn't buy more of the bank stocks, right? So their response is that they were looking out for us, right? Nobody liked that. Nobody was like, "Excuse me, no. I don't need you to hold my hand through this.
Let me lose my money, really?
Yeah, you let me lose my money, right?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, when you halt trading, when you halt the buying of stocks, right? The stock can't go anywhere but down because the only thing people can do is sell, right? Now, if they wanted, I would have preferred them freeze trading. You can neither buy or sell, Now, I can see how people might complain that, if they can't sell, they can't take out their money, and that might be worse. But, hypothetically, if nobody was allowed to buy or sell, the price wouldn't move. Yeah. Right. So the fact that they discontinued buying was this big fall. Yeah. Back in January, for the bank stocks.
I feel like that, and then just momentum kind of took the rest, right?
Yeah,
Now when it was in free
fall. But it buying was halted from this whole area. I mean, it was a few days before we were able. The truth was that they didn't have enough funds to basically cover
to pay people.
Yeah, to pay for the trades. Yeah. Their clearinghouse didn't have enough funds, or something to that. But anyway, Robinhood was very dishonest and very sketch on how they explained the whole thing. Webull this month, because there's like a mass. Well, I wouldn't say it's a mass exodus, but people don't like Robinhood anymore, and myself, I still use Robinhood. But the only reason I still use Robinhood is because there is a $75 fee to transfer my funds to anywhere else.
No, you don't want to pay that.
Well, I mean, it's not hurting me right now. Mm-hmm. Any future trades, I can put all my money into Webull or my Fidelity account, right? And if I ever sell my stocks from Robinhood, if I ever want to sell my stocks from Robinhood and it's just sitting there, I paid off my margin, my margin, so I'm no my Robinhood account is all cash now, which was one of my goals, and so the stocks that I have are mine. If I ever want, if Envis has their buyout and I'm good with my gains and I want to sell out of Envis, what I'll probably do is sell Envis. Right? Withdraw my money and put it right back into anywhere else.
Okay. Hey, I kind of want to bring this back. So, what did Webull do though to flex on Robinhood? You never answered that.
Right. Yeah. I was explaining it pretty elaborately.
Okay.
But Webull, for the month of March, right, has a transfer promotion. So not only will they cover the transfer costs, so they'll pay me back the $75. They'll cover the transfer costs up to $100. Okay. So transfer cost for Robinhood is $75. So, they'll cover that cost, and depending on how much you transfer, you get they'll send you free stocks. So right now my account's at 3,500. I'm in a B class or something like that. So they would give me five free stocks.
Nice.
Yeah. And any account I think below $2,000 they'll give 1 free stock, and any account above $10,000 they'll give 10 free stocks.
So you're moving up in the pond.
Yeah. So I'm in the middle. And so I could get my 5 free stocks, and they've given me when I sign up for we you know these apps are all about their free stocks. When I signed up for Webull, I used a referral code that got me 2 free stocks, and I deposited $100 immediately, which got me 2 more free stocks. Now these free stocks, I got 1 free stock for signing up to Robinhood. It's 2 years ago now, 2019, because I used a referral code, and I sold it. It was like a $3 stock, like an oil stock. I sold it, and like I don't regret it. But I mean, if stocks are that low, in my mind, I might as well keep it because you don't know when it's gonna blow up. Yep. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember the Reddit post. Somebody posted that their free stock was GME. Robinhood, when they signed up way back, Robinhood gave them a GME stock, and
share.
Yeah. And now they just kept it. They hadn't sold it. So my free stocks I'm still holding. They're all penny stocks though. Well, no, 2 of them are $9 stocks. Yeah. GME does say that the stocks can range between $9 to $1,600. Because they throw in like a Facebook and a Apple and a Google stock in there. Okay. Yeah, so it's
really luck of the draw.
Yeah, luck of the draw. Yeah, it's 5 random stocks. But I'd rather get 5 random stocks than no stocks.
Yeah.
Plus, the biggest thing is that they're going to cover my transfer fee. Yeah. And so I mean, it's nice to diversify brokerages, but Robinhood and Webull is so much alike that I don't think,
there's just no point.
There's no point in diversity. It's like investing in 2 EV stocks. They're both in EV. So if the EV sector falls, both your stocks, there's no reason to diversify.
No.
I do still have my Fidelity account, which if anything goes on, so like everybody on Wall Street Bets moved to Fidelity. So many people started opening accounts and tried to transfer their accounts. So many people try to do that. Is that Fidelity, who has, according to all the reviews, had amazing customer service, could not do anything. They were like their phones were all bugged up, and their system was. I think it's all fixed now. It's all good. Like my Fidelity account, I don't have anything in there. I should probably deposit something, and just to keep the account alive, but there's no problem with it. The downside with Fidelity is, like I told you before, their website looks like it was made in the 90s. So,
I mean, I have a Fidelity account.
Do you?
Do I?
Fidelity is the only.
I'm just trying to remember what I bought, because I bought Keymores CC.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I just out of curiosity, I do want to see what it's at right now. I bought it at 19. I sold it CC.
CC?
That's a sticker. I bought it at 19. I sold it at like 22, 23.
Ooh, 27.
Oof.
Highest was 29. It's not bad though. Hey, that's not a bad graph. When did you buy it?
I bought it September.
Last year?
Yeah, or somewhere between September and November.
Yeah, when was March? March.
Oh, I think they might have had a split as well.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay, so I mean, like COVID, it got hit, and it struggled, and it finally hit the bottom, and then went up. And then this whole week during the market crash, it crashed, but then immediately recovered. That's not bad. What did they do?
They're a chemical company, I think. Yeah, Performance Chemicals, firm delivers solution. Look. I sold it though because I needed more to jump into crypto, right?
Oh, so right.
I was just like, because my dad he wanted me to start learning to trade covered calls.
I see.
For Keymore and stuff like that, because it's looking at a pretty good stock to you can trade the option premiums and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, cool, but crypto.
But crypto. I mean, that's not a bad graph. I mean, like, for almost a year now, because it's March, right? Mm-hmm. So for almost a year now, and then, like, to be honest, like, yeah, it dipped. It went from 28 to bottom of 23, $5.
Yeah, hold on, when was it like 19 though? 18 August. Actually, that sounds about right too. August, September, somewhere around there. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, this past 2 weeks with the market crash, like it went down $5 a share, and then it went right back up to 27. I mean, like it weathered the storm pretty well. This stock.
I know, but it almost weathers it too well. I don't like how it's just straight up vertical though. Right, like it's
you're looking for, like, if it goes straight up vertical and then I see.
I mean, look, but it's almost returning to the average though. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, actually, if you want to think about it, you want to you just want to hop into Keymore's for a week.
Well, that's what I was gonna. That's why. Man, I got like a just turn that around. That's why I mentioned in the very beginning. I set it up saying that we can either take out or put in money, right? And the good thing to do right now is to hold your positions and just, like, take a walk,
Uh-huh. No, but that's what I'm saying. If the market also recovers.
Right, exactly. So, the better bit would be to buy stocks, right? But since we can't buy, we can't put any more funds in to buy for Nagamera, what we would need to do is to sell Nokia. So, Nokia didn't fall as bad as the rest of the stocks and the rest of the market. But on that same note, I don't think, now having been in Nokia for like a month, maybe 5 weeks, I don't think Nokia will recover.
I don't think it's gonna move for a while though.
Yeah.
Right? So we can hop back into Nokia. Man, I'm so scared of saying this though, because, like, what if we do sell the actual bottom of Nokia and then, like, hopping into Keymore's?
Yeah. Well, I say we wait. We wait, and then I say we wait, and I say we go back to our the tried and true. I say we go back to EXPI. I mean, it's a little expensive. We might be able to buy only 9 or 8 of these shares.
That looks like it's gonna dip more, a little bit more.
A little bit more. Yeah. Well, that's good, because if that thing falls below $40, then we can buy 10 shares, a nice even number, and ride it back up to 80.
Yeah. Well, but I'm just curious though, like, was there anything within EXPI that, I mean, other than that it just went up too fast, like any news besides that made it drop? Or maybe it's just the market.
No, this drop. This drop is all market. EXPI. I mean, I believe this was all market news right here. Like, this was the trajectory, and it's all market news. So I mean, like, this would have gone parabolic, and I would have been worried. Like, this was starting to look like it was going straight.
You would have been worried, like, here, right? Like,
oh yeah. Like, this was starting to look like it's going straight up, right?
Mm-hmm. There's that textbook bull flag too. I see it.
Yeah. Wait, where at?
Right there.
Oh yeah. Right there, bull flag. Yeah. This is starting to look like it was going parabolic straight up, and I would have started getting worried. But because the market was doing all this stuff, this is his first correction, and then the market just kind of sucked it down. I think it can at least recover back to 80.
Then why don't we just move it to EXPI Monday?
Yeah. Well, I want to see how the market moves first, but if it looks good, I don't know. I feel like that's the thing we should do, because we can't put any more money in. So,
and we can't wait like 5 years for Nokia to go to 700,
exactly. So I think our best play might be to sell EXPI so we have funds, right?
You sell CC, or not CC.
Nokia. Sell Nokia so we have funds, and then we move it back into a stock that we think would recover nicely after the market corrects itself.
Okay. Okay. Well, would you want? Okay. So I guess, like, either EXPI or CC.
CC's graph looks good. Let's put CC on the red list. It's too far on the bottom of this.
Keyboards right there. Second one.
Yeah. I mean, CC CC has been looking good. Let's zoom this out. 4 hours, yeah. CC has been looking good, you know what I mean? So, I don't know what happened here to make it fall from 60 to like 25. 57 to 25. But right here, actually, if you look at that, that was support before, and now it's trading above it. So if it stays above 25...
It's just like, it's just fallen so low all the way back down to 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
see, you see how this support became resistance there, and it just did not test it again until it came up here, and it got kind of messy at 25. Where's the 25 mark?
It's 24. 25 is like halfway.
Yeah. Right? It got kind of messy here. Where, let's zoom in all the way right here. 25. This line right here. You see how it like tested it for support, and it kind of worked, and then broke support, but then recovered again. So I mean, it could test it again at 25.
There's our buying opportunity, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it holds at 25, maybe we buy it.
Well, what can we get more of? I guess we get more of CC. Well,
yeah, we could get more of CC. We could get no. SB got bought out, so this we can, or they had their merger, so that we can get out.
You just want to flip a coin, and then we just go with it in whatever it lands on.
Ooh. You see that?
Yeah. Well, okay, look, but EXP, it's been growing insane.
Yeah.
Right. So like back here they only had like 4,000 employees, and now they have like 40,000.
Yeah. What is this line right here? You see this line? It's kind of like right there. It's like a curve. It's like a small curve. Too bad I can't make a curve up here. I don't know. Like, if it goes down to below 40, that'd be really nice. And I don't know too much about CC, except for its recovery since the COVID. So this is COVID. This drop right here in March, February to April. I'd say that's COVID.
Well, I mean, like, we could just Google like CC and see, just skim the news to see what they've done. Same with EXPI.
What are they called?
CC, Chemours. CHEMOURS.
CHE?
MOURS. Just go to like news or something. We don't have to click on anything, just...
Yeah.
Alright, just click that tab.
Oh, right here?
No.
It's got dividends on it. What's this? Dumping for duping investors about firms' wealth. Well, that's not good.
That doesn't sound good.
That's another one. When did these come out? A week ago. Yeah. Higher earnings 3 weeks ago.
Maybe we should just go into EXPI.
Yeah. EXP Realtors.
No, just the EXPI news.
Oh.
Yeah.
What time is it? 34.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sold $1.
10%. Or wait, just click on it. Oh, it has it. Sells 1,263,400 in stock.
What do you sell?
It's probably vested, and he's because he's the owner, right? The EXP has been around since like 2008, right? So. But again, like that's the thing. It's just like Nokia's nice to not lose money, but if we want to make money, we gotta start getting back into the volatility. Right. Same thing with like crypto too.
Yeah.
Like, we just gotta stomach the volatility, and at least for crypto, like I have. I'm I can do it fine. But it's just like I don't know, stocks. It's like this is precious, you know. Like this is like my little plant that I'm trying to grow. It's just getting hammered.
Yeah. The other one in real estate would be this one.
What do they do?
Matterport. This is that 3D.
Gores.
Yeah.
Holdings?
Yeah.
Here, go. Well, what does EXPI say about neutral buyer?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
EXPI, I think, says buy.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, if the computer tells us to buy, let's buy it.
What did it say? What did it say?
Oh, sell.
Sell. Okay, maybe not. So... Yeah, Gores Holdings. Oh, it did IPO just this year. Up, down.
I don't know. It's just like I don't know enough about this. Like I feel like maybe we should just go into EXPI just for the week, at least, and then maybe see.
Well, I mean, but remember, if we're trying to recover, we're gonna have to stay a lot. You know, we're gonna have to stay in a position a lot longer than we.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like we go to EXPI for a week and then just go back to Nokia, right? Just assuming Nokia just stays flat.
Why not just stay in Nokia then?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Why are we moving so much? If we're gonna move into EXPI, we might as well just stay in EXPI.
Assuming EXPI recovers a little bit, right? Then you can buy more Nokia.
With EXPI?
With EXPI.
But then if it recovers a little bit, are we expecting it to drop again?
Why are you asking these questions? I know. But like, it's just like, it's making my head hurt.
Yeah, because if it's going to recover, then we stay in it until it recovers.
I know, but it's just like...
But if it recovers and falls... Then,
but it's just like
might as well just
it's got to recover at least a little bit. Like the drop's practically vertical, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, why not? You could at least buy the bounce, or sell the bounce, right?
Yeah.
And then you can just scoop up more Nokia like that. But I'm just thinking of ways just to like, because that's the thing. It's just like assuming Nokia, like, do you like? I mean. Are they announcing anything? Has anything new come out of Nokia?
It does,
so it's just gonna be flat.
The thing that bothers me about Nokia is that it has so much good news, but the stock does nothing.
Yeah.
The price of the stock, it does nothing. And
I know,
so for every other stock I've been in, every good news is a bounce up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing that frustrates me about Nokia so much is that, you know, even after all the research and whatnot and all the good news from the company, the stock does absolutely nothing.
Yeah. No, but that's also, I think I mentioned it earlier, but that's like the big worry I have now is just because we've been sitting on it for so long. Mm-hmm. If we do sell it now, because it's been flat for 5 weeks,
right, it's gonna jump.
It might jump a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean it did. I mean, you know, it did jump. Not as much as we wanted to, but if you look right here, it did jump. Let's go back to the 30. It's a nicer. You see that move?
Yeah.
And then it fell right back down. But that move right there was exactly with GameStop. For some reason, these stocks are moving. They're moving together.
This,
yeah. But the thing that's a bummer with Nokia is that even though it jumped, like what is this? This is the 25th of February, right? Oh, that's bingo. 25th of February. It jumps with the other stocks, and look at AMC. AMC was on our red list. 25th of February. It jumps with the rest of the stocks.
So I guess this is all really dependent on what GameStop's going to do next week then.
If
GameStop jumps next week.
No. It's not even dependent on what GameStop is doing. Like I mentioned, that's what's frustrating me so much is that like AMC jumps, right? But you see that it's being supported here. It's still up from its lowest at $5 since the whole mess over here. If you look at GME, right, it jumps and now it's found its support and it's up since its lowest at like 44, 45, 50, right? Again, since the whole big mess up here. But if you look at Nokia, it jumps with the rest of them, right?
Just dumps, yeah.
And then it dumps. There is no support here, right? When the market crashed, it crashed with the market. When the market recovered.
Well, I mean, I guess this was its support.
Yeah. But when the market crashed, right? It crashed with the market, and when the market recovered, it recovered right back up with the market. If you look at GME and and AMC, right? It has its jump. Where's the market crash? There is no crash. You know what I mean? It's completely supported. So it jumps with GME, but it has no support like GME. And that's if you go back to the our trusty website with the Reddit trading stocks, if you go to Wall Street Bets and let's do the last 7 days, right? GME and AMC. But if you look at all this, I mean, like, where's Nokia? They're not talking about it anymore. It's at the very bottom. You see that?
Can you go to Nokia's subreddit real quick? I just want to see just we don't have to click on anything, just to skim like what like they're talking about.
I follow their subreddit, and it is I mean you're gonna have to stop kicking things around. I mean, like the cup, the
I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to stop kicking things around.
Opinion analysis for NOK. Keep scrolling down. And for the long haul, these guys, it's basically just coping.
Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, people are on this. Like, I was on this. You know, they like the stock. That's a funny meme.
Yeah. Okay, so Nokia DD. Yeah, no, it's just okay.
But see that's the thing. It's like it's we have there's good sentiment, but for some reason the Nokia
there's good sentiment. F Nokia.
Yeah. Well, these folks are probably as frustrated as I am.
Yeah, no.
Because like if any company is deserving of like a 3-digit valuation, it's Nokia. But for some reason, this company is still a penny stock. How is a company this big a penny stock?
It's just the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. I mean, that's really it.
It's I mean, the definition of irrational, irrational, right? Because I mean, look, it's a good company. It's a large company. They're making money, right? Mm-hmm. But they're a penny stock. And this is a company with history. Like, we know their phones, we know their brand, we know their quality, but they're still a penny stock.
To repurchase shares.
And in my opinion, I still think Nokia is a great hole if you have the funds to just keep adding to it.
DCA,
yeah. And then when you retire in like 40 years, you'll have something to you'll have something to retire on. But to make $1,000 into $1 million, I think holding the stock might be is less effective than going to somewhere else. So I mean, I'd say EXPI, like, it's been tried and true, right? And it's been growing. There's a lot of stocks just complete sale right now.
I mean, well, I'm just thinking, like, just at least from my crypto experience too, it's just like when I had something just go down and flatline, it was like that for years. Well, was it years? 6 months, at least 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you want to stay in Nokia for
I know. So like that's the thing.
I can stay with you because, like, I think I still think it could jump, just not anytime soon. You know?
Okay,
what I mean?
well, so then that's what makes me think maybe we should just hop back into EXPI.
Just hop back into EXPI.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think once we have enough funds to diversify, we come back and pick up Nokia. It's still gonna be like It's still gonna be like $5 a share.
I know, but I it's just like, I don't know. That's the thing, because like if you also look at like people that got like that made like fortunes and stuff like that, right? I'm not saying we're gonna make fortunes or anything like off stock trading of the year, but it's just like the way they did it is they had their industry, and they basically all in, made their fortune, and then they diversified. I don't think it's prudent for us to diversify, even if we have a couple $1,000.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just like I'm still a believer in just going all in on stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're done. Now, I do have to remind you that going all in on stuff is the reason why we're 60% down.
Yeah, well, going all in and just hold it. We're trading. Okay. We're trading too much.
Right. So the strategy is to all in and hold.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, to contradict what I just said 2 seconds ago, if you went all in on GME, right, you'd still be up. Well, I'm talking about if you went all in last month, or if I went all in just when I bought GME, I'd still be up.
You'd be up 30%, yeah.
I'd be up 30%, yeah. Even through the market crash, I'd be up 30%.
So yeah. It's just
so the strategy is to
just buy and hold, like
all in and hold.
Yeah, like our mistake when we were starting this is just like we're just trading every week just because we want to catch everything. Don't catch everything. It's just like I learned that in crypto, but I just forgot that for stocks somehow.
Right.
Just like,
These lessons in trading, because there are like the lesson of not selling low, right, didn't hit me until like maybe just a couple months ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like don't sell a stock when it's falling didn't hit me until a couple months ago. And I've been trading since 2019, which is not a long time. I'm not saying it's a long time, but I mean, if it takes you 14 months to learn a lesson, that's kind of long.
Well, I mean, but at least you learn it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, so I mean, it's like almost 45. It's almost 50 minutes. We might as well just call it here.
Yeah, we're planning on just making this like a short episode, but we almost ran for an hour.
Yeah. So, we're in Nokia. Once we see the market start to recover a little bit, or if we see,
honestly, I think we just hop into EXPI first thing Monday.
You think so?
Yeah. Like it's, I'm willing to risk
losing more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I mean it's just straight vertical down. It's got to recover at least a little bit,
Right.
And like at least for at least next week, I think it might recover a little bit and then it'll just crab the rest of the week.
Or fall.
It'll go either up, down, or sideways. Right?
Yeah. But I mean, it could go up on Monday, and we buy on Monday. And then fall the rest of the week. What did it do this Monday? March 1st?
Yeah. This isn't EXPI.
No. But it doesn't matter which, if I go into any...
Oh, yeah.
If I go to any stock...
Same.
The stock market's all moving at the same time. If you look on Monday, March 1st, everything shot up. Right? And then went back down the rest of the week. So this is what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid it'll shoot up. We'll buy up here. It'll go up and it'll be a nice day. And then the rest of the week, it's just going to be hell. And now if you look at the fall for the most of these. And see, that's why I want to watch. And that's why I'm watching for my personal account also. If you look at this fall, it's, almost 50. Bingo. Yeah, that's 46. Let's go see EXPI actually.
It's just I don't know though. I feel like now that just the more I look about all this stuff, it's just like how much lower can it go though? That's the
44.
That's 50% in a week.
Yeah.
Like that's just so like.
Yeah, I mean it does.
I think it's spent personally. I think it'll just go like this.
Yeah.
It'll just crab. Like look at that. Like it's practically returned to the normal or returned to the mean.
Well, I mean, I wish I could curve this line a little bit, but yeah, I agree with you. There's an invisible support right here, and we want it to be in this area at some point.
Yeah. Like no, but I the next support what so here, here, and here. The
Mm-hmm.
the line actually should be up here, which is practically where it's at right now. And that's why I'm saying maybe it's already at its support, and we should probably hop in sooner rather than later.
At, below, or above its support? What do you think?
I think it's at.
At. Yeah. I mean, hey, yeah. If you want to do it, I can place the sell and the buy order Monday. See if they execute.
Okay.
But I mean, if that's at support, and it doesn't beat support, it can still fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if it falls, it's not. I don't think it can fall that much more.
Yeah.
Right. So you just hold on it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah. Just
months,
hold it.
Right?
Yeah, and then let it ride this line.
Just all in and hold.
Yeah.
That's just what we got to do.
Yeah. So just ride this line up.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can do that. And we're comfortable with EXPI.
Yes. Might as well.
Yeah.
8 shares. Well. I think we get 8 or 9 shares.
Yeah.
Of EXPI.
We have like 390 right now.
390.
So
9 shares.
9 shares. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
Awesome. All right. Well, anything else you want to talk about? We're already at 50 minutes.
Yeah. We're 51.
We gotta go to the gym. We didn't do leg day yesterday, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's just call it. I mean, it's grim for everybody. You know what I mean? It's just everybody's dying inside. But
Panic!
But like the best thing you can do is stick your head in the hole, or watch the market and just buy every dip you can. Yeah. Depends on if you have money or not.
I'll tell everyone in my unprofessional opinion to panic. You know the meme of like Denethor, flee for your lives.
Yeah.
Abandon your posts.
Yeah. Yes. But I mean. I mean, the stock market was doing really well, and correction like this, I think, was needed.
Yeah. Snap back to reality.
Yeah, snap back to reality, and I mean, like, if this is it, and it goes back to normal, and it looks like last year, because if you remember March 20th last year, the majority of the market just went straight down.
Pull up the S&P just real quick. I just want to see what the S&P looks like.
S&P. This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I already had this bookmarked. Yeah. I mean, this is October. October was bad. This is March, I think. No? September. What's March? March? June. Oh, wow. We're on the 30, that's why. Aha, there we go. There's March. Yeah, you see that drop?
This is like nothing though.
Yeah.
Right?
This drop, it's like nothing compared to that drop. But I would argue that
it's just kind of go like that.
Yeah. I would argue that like this. Somewhere around here. I mean, this looks good. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
This looks terrifying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well, then we can just cope with the fact that no matter what we're doing in the market, like we're gonna lose money.
Yeah.
Right? There's solace in that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So if we look at this was resistance previously, right? Went up, fell, COVID. It recovered quickly, broke resistance quickly, tried to correct, and hit a couple of support points, and kept recovering. Now, this is scary, because if this was our last support, that's a really far fall. But what does the S&P look like?
We'll get there. We'll cross that
forever.
bridge when we get there.
Oh, jeez.
I know it's.
Oh, that's terrifying. Is there another depression coming soon? Like, what is that?
I don't know, man.
Like, is it supposed to make that shape?
Yes.
I guess these points. Like, when was this? 2000s? Is this 2008?
Well, I mean, that's when they started collecting data on it. But yeah. It's craziness.
So this is like the 2000 to 2003. Jeez, 3 years. What is this? 2007.
There's the 08 crisis. Right?
The 08 crisis.
We just did that in
Yeah.
Year.
And this is a year. Right here, this is 07, January 08 to February. Yeah, this is a whole year. This is a whole crisis. This is a bad year. But, I mean, this is nice and green.
It's a 10-year bull run, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? This is 4 years. Yeah, I don't know. But...
Yeah, I mean, this was 2000, 2003. This sucks, right? This is 2003 to 2008. 5 years. 2008 to 2009. 1 year drop.
Not even a year.
Yeah. 2009 to 2019.
Bull run. 10-year bull run.
2020. Almost 20.
Yeah.
And then whoop.
And then the government's like, nah, just print it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, interesting. Food for thought.
Yep. Food for thought.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. This is definitely a terrifying
yeah.
A terrifying thing.
This is why people buy guns and crypto.
Yeah. Freaking hell. Okay. Yeah, we'll call it. Crypto? Oh, Bitcoin. What are you doing?
Bitcoin 100K, let's go. Please.
Yeah. Well, they said, I saw somewhere, somebody said Bitcoin 100K in 100 days.
I'm okay with that. Honestly, I am okay with that.
Yeah.
Like,
man, I should just put my money in Bitcoin right now and just kind of just hold it there.
Yeah, well, that'll probably be your 401k in like 30 years, you know? Like, everyone gets paid in Bitcoin for their retirement account. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm calling it there. That's like, we literally planned on making this like 30 minutes max, but then
we talk a lot.
We talk a lot.
Yeah. Okay. We'll call it there. Thanks for watching. If you stayed this long, I don't know what I'm gonna title this.
We should probably read comments and like.
I don't think anybody's commented on our videos.
Really? I mean, it doesn't hurt to check. Just to see, just in case.
Yeah.
You know, there's like 3 people out there. You know, we got to start interacting with y'all. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. All right.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.